What are we gonna go see?
Lion
You want to
King.
say hey, Alea, on the camera?
Hey. Hey.
Say hi.
Hi.
Whoops.
Everything.
Love you. I'll see you. Do you need anything? Okay, I love you.
Where's Nana?
Nana went to go do a couple things at the house, honey. What tunes do you want
Are
to
we
listen
still
to?
recording?
Yeah, I am. You want anything you want to say?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? Go ahead.
I want to play song on.
Okay, we can do that. Because this one we're going to jam in it. And I'm going to speed it up on the, I'm going to fast forward it. And then we'll all be dancing like silly dancers on the video.
Okay.
We'll find something. Hold on a second. We'll find something we feel good about.
Hey guys. Is this a YouTube video?
Yep.
Mohammed and his cousin were smitten with this.
Hey Piper.
One iced coffee for...
I know Piper. She's my friend.
How could Bojangles
Wait, that needs...
lost weight? It's not.
I'm talking. Yeah. On remaining it. It's turning on for party supplies. It's happening this
We're going to have to put on the,
Valentine.
This is a
we're going to have to put on the YouTube.
merchandise.
You want to?
Oh yeah, we're going to have to put on the YouTube. Hey friends. It's VLAUGUST, day 2. No, it's not. It's not day 2. Today's the 3rd. And, I just got done taking my daughter and my little niece to the movie Lion King, which was awesome. It was really great. I loved it. It was good. But I don't feel good right now. I feel really just I feel upset and irritated. And I guess I'm just going to share it with you guys because, I was like trying to listen to a meditation. I just dropped her off at my mother-in-law's because that's where my husband is, and he is finishing up some repairs and things at her house, and then they're coming home for dinner. So I'm going to go get dinner situated and ready for them. But I was trying to listen to a meditation just to like calm myself back down, because I can feel when I go into fight or flight mode, when your blood starts pumping, and that's actually like a real thing. When adrenaline gets released and blood starts pumping to your arms and everything and your legs. But either way, I don't like being in that mode because I'm not at ease in those moments. But I'm just at this place where my daughter is challenging me all the time lately. I don't remember it ever being such a challenge. I don't mind giving her the things that she wants. Like, I don't have a problem ever, giving her things that she desires or wants. And, all she has to do is ask. I don't have a problem with that. But it's almost like somehow I've created this situation where if she doesn't get what she wants, then she starts demanding it, and like the more times she hears no, the louder she gets. And like I'm not sure, when I'm in it, I'm just like trying to make it through, like, and I know there's a better way, and I know that I'm gonna make it. I know I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna be able to see clearly, and it's gonna be okay. Like, I'm not worried, but I'm just frustrated. There's frustration. I took them both and got them, they were good in the movie theater. They had a little bit of a hard time sitting still a couple of times, but that's normal, But I took them to the dollar store, and let them pick out some snacks before we went into the movie theater. So, you know, they had some sugar and stuff. Now, my daughter had asked me a couple times if she could get these particular things after we ran out of this particular one type of treat, and she wanted to get it she wanted to get it again. She wanted to make sure we were going to buy it again. So I said, yes, that's not a problem. Well, when we were getting ready to leave the movie theater, she asked me if we could go right then. And like, them just having been sitting for a while, and then the fact that they had sugar, I just didn't feel good about taking them to the dollar store, because we're going through this thing right now where if we don't get everything we want, we're having a tantrum. And I'm not upset about it, but like, maybe the fear is I don't know. But, so I just was not wanting to take them to the dollar store I wasn't even going to do it, you know? I was like, we can get them later after I take your cousin home, and, you know, we'll get it later. Well, she like wanted it right now, and I'm not. I guess I wasn't aware, friends, that I've just been giving her whatever she wants all the time, and creating this habit where she gets whatever she wants no matter what all the time. Like, I didn't realize that I was creating this. It's completely 100% my fault. I'm the parent, and you know, I'm pissed. I'm irritated about it. You know, when you're out in public and you see somebody with their kids and they're going through something, like, don't stop and stare at them, and don't think like, oh, if that was my kid, like, well, you know what? It is what it is. I hate the judgment. I hate that. There's always got to be somebody making a comment or something like that. Like, it just bothered me. I don't know why. If you see a family struggling through a situation, you would just be, you know, I don't get it. Like, when I see moms struggling, like I don't ever want them to feel worse by me standing there being like, well, if that, you know, she sure did a good job with her kids, you know, or whatever. Like, we're trying to figure this out. We have bad days sometimes. And us moms are hard enough on ourselves. Like, we don't need other people's opinions and judgments also while we're, you know, going through it. And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, well, does she fully understand? You know, I'm like, does she understand? Like, because everything probably happened so quickly for my daughter. I love her. I have compassion for her. I know that she was just getting upset because she was probably really looking forward to that chocolate. She asked me 3 times about it. Does she completely understand that, you know, like, when somebody gets that upset, it's because they're upset about something. Like, I don't look at Stevie's tantrums and if she has a tantrum, like, I don't even like that word. I don't even like the word tantrum, because it just completely dismisses the emotional aspects of what the child is going through. Trying to find balance is just really hard. Like, I don't always have, every day isn't always sunshine and rainbows. I have moments where I get upset, and this is is me releasing resistance by crying. Crying is good. But I just hate that. I just don't like what happened today. There's got to be a better way. I just don't like, I don't like arguing with my daughter. I don't like to see her cry. But I also know I'm doing her like a horrible injustice by allowing her to smack my hand and you know, scream it in the movie theater and just behave that way. Like, that's not going to get her anywhere, you know? So it just stinks. It's going to be alright. But I lost control. You know, I allowed myself to... Like, when I say lose control, I don't mean like I hit her or hurt her or anything like that, but I stepped out of the place of peace within myself and allowed myself to be angry. Like, I don't have to feel that way. I know that I'm able to maintain control at all times. So I'm upset with myself too. But it's gonna be alright. Alright, friends, I'm back. I hit the grocery store. I feel better. I feel better. I feel a lot better. Thank God I feel better. I let it out and I just cried about it a little bit. And thanks for listening to me. So this is what I ate for dinner. I just had peppers and olives, and I had rice left over and chicken left over, so I put lime juice in the chicken. I used 2 limes juiced into the chicken and the rice, mixed it with turmeric, cayenne pepper, and a little bit of onion powder, and it was really, really yummy. So I just want to share some of what I ate today.